So you can hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now, Wally.
Sorry, y'all. We got people on YouTube as well. See, that's why we said.
Okay. My bad, man. I had the microphone turned off, man. My bad. I was getting it prepped up. And I know you like, man, you were just on here like an hour ago. How you... It happens, man.
Yes, and let me show y'all this. Look, this is a good microphone. Look, good microphone. We got it from TikTok.
Yeah, it blocks the wind out. You just hear
good.
us.
Look, it's good.
Yeah,
You know,
more clear.
TikTok always show things, so yeah. He forgot to turn it on. That's why.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
So what we were saying was we got a little bit of this, a little bit of that to talk about, and you know how we always talk about one subject and it goes to another subject. You know, he was always. He also was talking about our homegirl paying a lot for her cab to go from point A to B. $75.
Yeah, $75 because it's raining.
I'm behaving, guys. Yeah, me too, man. I'm trying. It's hard, but I'm behaving. Okay. So you want to touch base?
Well, yeah. Well, you already know that it's but so much we could talk about in the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much covered everything damn near. The only thing that's left is a bunch of stories where you'll learn from. But we pretty much just try to generalize it, you know what I'm saying, into the relationships, because your relationship got to be tight in this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You really, really has to be tight. So I'm gonna touch up for those of you that's now tuning in and just kind of unaware of the basics of the life. I'm just touch on three things. And that's it. Number one, you coming in there as a couple, make your significant other or whoever the person is to you the number one priority. That's number one. Don't get caught up, especially with you guys. You coming to these parties, don't get caught up with the naked women, because it can happen. You know what I'm saying? It can happen because you got all different shapes and sizes, and might, and that's what I'm saying. And the man, and the females, you got all different shapes and sizes, and it's like a kid in a candy store. Sometimes when you're under the influence, you could get lost in the sauce and don't realize that your partner is really looking at you, and they're like, this is what you be doing on a no. Two is no expectations. You know what I'm saying? You're going to the party, you're just going to have fun. Don't go in there thinking that you're paying for a prostitute and things won't happen. It ain't going to go down like that. I'm a club owner and I don't even play like that sometimes. They shoot me down. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it confused. Like, you're going to go to the party and you're going to get lucky. So no expectations, all right? You might get a few numbers and it might happen at home. Just don't have no expectations. 3, hold firm to your boundaries. Whatever it is, no touching, no kissing. You ain't giving no oral. Don't touch me without permission. I'm trying to speed it on because my wife over here tapping her hand on her paperwork.
No, I'm just listening.
You know what I'm saying? Always hold firm to your boundaries. Those are like the 3 main basic things that you need to stand firm on in this lifestyle. Well, another thing. But now we'll get into that as we go along. So, what you wanted to touch on here?
Yeah, first I was about to go back to what you were saying about it's but so much that we can talk about. So when we started this our podcast, right, it was about because people was always trying to figure out our lifestyle or just our marriage in general, like, So the podcast is more to give relationship advice, marriage advice, just swinger advice if those want to join. So just like you said, it's just going to be all different topics. Okay.
But don't forget that we really made this based on the lifestyle. So everything we touch upon is to get you strong for the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Trust and believe that.
So hey Darion,
what's up? What's up, Karma?
Okay, so we talked about this like 2 episodes ago, accountability, right? So we're gonna touch on it again. Okay, accountability, it's very important in a relationship, not just in the lifestyle. Okay, And why you think it's important?
It's funny because I got that on my paper, accountability.
Okay.
No,
So go ahead. And why do you think?
Because
It's
unless
important.
the person that you're dealing with knows that you're owning up to your faults, you're owning up to your behavior, you're owning up to your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? What's the good thing about accountability is that you're not justifying your actions. You just manning up or woman up. Yo, this is why I did it. I'm wrong. And it lets the other person know that you appreciate taking that time out to own up to your own mistakes. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And also, instead of just always apologizing and stuff, you have to show actions as well too. You just can't be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, babes. I'm sorry," and you keep saying, "I'm sorry" for the same thing, but you're not showing no actions of trying to change.
So the person should stop apologizing.
I would say they should stop apologizing because you're not changing nothing. You just keep saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." So for me, it's just like a manipulation because he or she would say, "I'm sorry," and then the next person would be like, "Okay, yeah, it's okay. I forgave you," but the same thing keep happening over and over and over.
Oh,
so why apologize if no actions are being taken?
Okay, so pretty much a person shouldn't apologize for the same thing they keep apologizing for.
And yeah, because there's no actions being taken. You just keep saying sorry. It's just like a manipulation game. Right. And that a person would know, okay, let me just say I'm sorry so he or she could feel better. But they keep still doing the same thing.
Okay, because I had got kind of confused for a second when you said take accountability, because when a person takes accountability, they have to apologize. But you're saying for the same thing, so that's something else. I don't think that's accountability right there. That's just some bullshit.
Right? Yeah, but
that's all.
Right, but what I'm trying to get out of it is right. With the accountability, right? You're gonna apologize, but you also have to show the action.
That's a good damn point.
So you can't keep saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, babes, I'm sorry. I won't do this again." And you keep on doing the same shit over and over. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a repeat offender.
Yeah. So let me see. Poncho said, "Nah, if people don't know in the back, I'll let them know your party's lit." Oh, I know a lot that show love to your parties. Congrats to being part of adult entertainment world. Thank you.
Thank you, Honcho. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about our last party because y'all know the sort of flyer, the freak over the dick. It got crazy. It got crazy. But we'll talk about that.
The next one I would say is how do you feel about that when you in a relationship that the appearance of both male and female should be on point?
Parents?
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, yeah, it should be on point, but it depends on this the day or the places they're going. Like, I'm not gonna get fly just to go to the corner store.
Yeah, but you know me.
I'm doing some shit that I've been wearing 2-3 days in a row. I ain't wearing it outside. Some shit I just take off and throw it back in the closet. But that's just me. I just feel like I don't need to get fly to go to Dollar Tree.
Okay, well,
you know what I'm saying?
To me, that I would just say, hey, Rizzy. And to me, I would just say that appearance is important because you are the image of your spouse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are sync. So if you go into the store, like down the block or something, and you just looking so horrible, and then you run into some people and they be like, "Yo, I seen her. I saw them. They was just looking."
Okay.
Like, you know.
So here's my question. What do you mean by? See, I'm looking into the words because you said
like
appearance.
Grooming.
Okay. Now that's different because
because the appearance is still with grooming, like, you know, to make sure that everything is apart.
But I took it whereas appearance could be just anything. Whereas, you know, your appearance could be getting fly, like you said, grooming, of course. I'm not gonna go to the store. Well, holy sneakers and holy jeans. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't gonna put my best on. That's all I was just saying. But I understand what you're saying though, because some people it's like that. You have people out there that says, you know, appearance is top of the line when you step out the door because you never know who you're gonna run into. You may run into somebody who always thought you wasn't about shit all your life. And now when they see you, you looking top notch. But if you looking the way you looking crazy, they be like, see, I knew this motherfucker was not gonna make it.
Yeah. You rep your crib every time you step out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it also has to go with going out places with your partner. So if you know, and let's say you going to a family event or a friend function, and the female's looking good, but the guy in a relationship, he's just like, well, I'm just gonna put anything on because I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And then when you go there, it's just like, damn, why the fuck did this? You know, right? And then if you let the partner know, like, nah, change that. Some people, they will feel away like, dang, when she or he want me to change that, why? They can't accept me for who I am. To an extent, but like, fix your shit up. Fix your shit up.
Me personally,
exactly. Like you said.
Next thing you know,
you're a meme on somebody's page.
Yo, that's a fact. I seen that too happen to somebody. That's a whole nother story. Cause that's dealing with our other life, you know, Fly Girl. We only talk about our other life. So yeah. But me personally, I think their parents, I really don't give too much fucks about it, too much, because when I didn't have shit, a person didn't care. So why you care now? That's how I feel. Not saying that I'm gonna come out bummy, but I really just don't give a fuck what a person has to say about my appearance. That's just me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially
you was away with nobody really cared about your parents. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right, and plus he's Trini too, so.
All right, yeah. Now I see where you're going with this now, because she like to say, being that I'm Trinidadian, she try to say I don't got no fashion. She be like, nah, Papa, you mismatching too much. You got this, you got that. Listen, I'm West Indian. I wear what I want to wear.
To me, they are color blind.
Listen, you call it what you want to call it. As long as I can tell the color in my bank account, I don't care. That's it.
I'm just saying, like, but hey, each his own. But if your partner is stepping out and stuff and they looking good.
Well, now that's different. Now, if my partner, that's different. If I'm going somewhere by myself and I'm going from, like, let's say I'm going to my brother's, I'm not getting fly. You know how I dress. I put them on.
Yeah, but you never know. And you never know. Your brother might have company or something and be like, yo, come on, let's take a pic. And now you looking all dingy and shit.
Ulysses, what's up? What's good, my brother?
Right, and you looking all dingy and stuff. And then, like, you know, he posts the pic and you never know who he got. Well, then it just...
That's true.
Step out with the clocks.
Look, not the clocks. No, I'm getting a pair of those. I'm talking about the old Wallabies, the Wu-Tang Clan shit. Look at that thing. I don't care what you say. As long as I can tell the color in my bank account, I'm fly.
I see.
I am fly. Let me see what Wally said. I used to get more females when I was broke than those with jobs back in the day. Yo, now that's ill.
Yeah, but
that's ill.
Yeah. But see, that's actually kind of different because
go ahead.
Well, it's different because just because you put in on like nice clothing doesn't mean that you got so much money, like, you know, like you the richest person.
No.
Or you broke, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's stores out here I be seeing, because I like to go to Primark. I be seeing dudes from the hood in Primark, and they put that shit together and they look good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, hold on. Yo, Wally.
I'm 22,
so
what she is talking is nonsense.
I'm over here talking to you. Listen, she like, yo, you know me back in the day. You the name. Yeah, that's Wally, the
You
dark
say
side
your
brother.
Okay. Well, just
Mhm.
let's kind of step it up a notch. Hey,
Country,
country,
what's going on,
let's
big
try to
booty?
step it up a notch a little.
Well, I still say that I get fly, but you think I don't. It
No,
is
no,
what it
no,
is.
no. I never say you don't get
But
fly
you try.
because I know you get fly when we go out because
Go ahead, say some bullshit. Because what?
I be like hooking you
Now
up,
we
making
don't
sure
we don't know what that hooking me up with meaning what? Hooking me up.
like meaning making sure you look good. When you outdoors, and not colorful.
All right, man. All right, you enjoy, brother. Nowadays, it's the opposite. Everybody swiping now, and there's 1,600 outfits in a key.
Yeah.
Listen, you right. Hey, listen. I don't care. I wear my Avios from Walmart and go to the store.
Yeah, but those is up to par.
Why is that up to par? Those are my running around sneakers.
No, meaning those are in style. It's up to par.
Oh.
See, when y'all have a young generation and y'all have a older generation. So
right.
The sneakers that he just said, he's like, oh yeah, those is like
my Avios. Walmart, the shit that's on the
table. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is those are in style though, so it's not like it's like a bummy type of.
Look, I don't know what sneakers is in style.
See, he has a young tenderoni, so it's okay.
I don't know what sneakers in style. These motherfuckers got 13,000 Jordans coming out in 1 year. I've been style. I don't even pay attention to that shit. I just wear what I like. I ain't got time for all that.
Okay. The next one is important: teamwork. Teamwork in a relationship. Especially when you're married, right?
Yeah.
Why is it important?
Damn, that's the second one you got on my list. Teamwork. It's better because it's like both of y'all have to move the same in order to win. It's like the train. Everything goes together. You can't have one going one way and the other going the other way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So teamwork is better, especially when you're married and you got everything entwined together. Like us being married, we got everything together. Like everything that we have, business, whatever, is all together. So you have to make it work and make it real and communicate, because what happens is when you don't, then it gets real nasty in court. Because everybody want to claim they own something or build something. You know how rappers do it.
Well, I ain't going to no court.
No, I'm just saying in general for people that's out there, because people think, marriage is a walk in the park, or relationship when you live together is a walk in the park. And it really isn't, because you got to get used to each other. You're going to start seeing things you haven't seen in the person. You know what I'm saying? You got to get used to doing things together, like far as your finances. You got to get used to your female saying, let me get your card. What's the PIN number? Stuff like that. Now, I know some of y'all out there like, I ain't not with the card, but when you get married and you move in, that's the type of shit you got to deal with. Because what if something happens? Now, you don't know the PIN number. You don't know where the social security card's at. You don't know the numbers. You don't know nothing.
Well, I know all the pins. I don't have to ask.
We ain't asked you that.
Oh, no, I know. I know, but you said that you have to ask, like, hey, what's the PIN number?
Yeah, but you ain't got to blow me up and tell people about my PIN number. You know my PIN number. I know your PIN numbers.
Country said she stayed touching your list low key.
Whoa.
I felt out great minds think of like teamwork.
She stayed touching my list.
Look, let me tell y'all something too, because we both don't be knowing what we be.
Word.
Each other be writing when it comes to Wednesday. At first, when we first started, I used to just let him do the topics, and then I used to just feed off of him. And now I'm like, let me just put in some work to, teamwork. You see?
Teamwork, yeah. Especially when we go food shopping. So he won't do the work. Yes.
Okay, you want to go?
Well,
so I won't jump into your list. You could,
I got my blind glasses on.
Let me turn this light up. So.
Damn.
Hold on. All right, get my hair.
Okay, this is something I don't touch upon too. Well, I wait for mine to last. I was gonna do the 5 traits all men look for
So go
in a
ahead.
wife. I think the brothers, because I ain't really hit y'all last week, right?
So go ahead.
So, all right, matter of fact, let me deal with this. 5 traits all men look for in a wife. A wife.
Not a girlfriend.
Not a girlfriend. Well, a potential, girlfriend could be potential wife too.
Yeah, that's,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So now, ladies, if you got something to say, say. I'm talking from a man's perspective. I'm not a woman, so I don't know y'all perspective. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead. We listening.
Number 1, men want a wife who knows how to be a team player. See, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be generalized. It could be, he down out on his luck. He needs some money. Mm-hmm. You get paid. I don't think he should even have to ask you. You already, if you live with him, you already know he broke. You already, let me give him a little $50 or something. You would appreciate it. You gotta be a team player. Don't be like, well, I got my money. You better get up and get your money. You can't do that. You gotta be a team player because 9 out of 10, when you had him, he was already getting that money. You was already getting that money. Now he's down and out. He needs you. You marry, he may catch a case. He needs you. Don't run out on him, man. You gotta be a team player. Now, I'm not saying that you gotta be there when he got life for 100 years. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying more in society. You gotta be a team player. You gotta do things. You may agree to disagree, but you have to be a team player.
Okay, so I'll fit that category. Hey, Janae.
Let me see. Okay, accountability. Oh, one more thing. Team player definitely is if you marry and you may have something that you don't like with her family or his family. So what? That don't got nothing to do with your household. You stand next to your team player. And then you might go back home and say, yo, I don't agree with that. But in that midst right there, you gotta take sides against the odds.
Check you
Not
out.
saying that's your enemy now.
Check you out. I like that.
Okay, I put accountability, right? A wife, a man who wants a wife who can apologize and take accountability for her words and behaviors. In other words, when you do take accountability, don't try to justify your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. I see what went wrong. And this is for the men too. You know what I'm saying? You could apologize to, when a woman rubs you wrong, you do something out of pocket. Okay. Desirability. 3. A wife who makes him feel appreciated and wanted. It was crazy, right? Today, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. And I was fixing up my son's bed. So I come out, my wife was like, check you out, you doing your thing. Thank you. You don't put the TV up in the boys' room. You don't want to put his bed up in the other boys' room. You're going to put the bed up there too. And now you got to put the bar up. And I was just smiling like, here she go. Because she know I'll be on my Bill Cosby stuff with the 2 belt. You saw the Cosby Show. So she's like, I appreciate it. Thank you. And although I was like, okay, cool. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. In my head, I appreciated it a lot. Because, man, I was sweating. I was getting frustrated putting this thing together because, they come with their own tools. And one of the beds that came, they sent me a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I had to figure things out with my own toolkit. I was just like, but I got it done.
Yeah, because the instructions they be giving, because I was looking at that shit, the instructions they be
freaky.
Giving, that shit do not be the instructions for us.
Yeah, the instructions it'd be crazy. But the bed I had, the last bed, it was missing pieces. It was missing nuts. I had to go get screws in my own tool can. I was like, God damn. But she told me she appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? And she
definitely, because I wasn't putting that.
She didn't have to. She could have just said thank you. You know what I'm saying? 4, physical attraction. A wife who takes care of herself physically and values the sexual components of the relationship.
Yeah, like a parent.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We love our parents. I mean, when we go out, like you were just saying, we go out, you shouldn't be looking like hot shit, and I'm looking fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, exactly. So that means
and we watch each other when we get drunk. We don't put our clothes out like I'm wearing this today when we go out, so forth and so forth. We just get dressed, but we look at each other and I'll be like, oh nah. I'm gonna take this off. Or she'd be like, really? Nah, put that on. Come on, you got me looking like this and you looking like that. So, the appearance is definitely important because when you walk in a place, you want dudes to check out your lady like, yo, he got it. And females is like that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, that's what I was trying to explain with the appearance when I was talking about it earlier. Like, like you are spitting in.
Okay, yeah, I could dig that.
You know, that's just like saying, oh, you know how people have children and the parents are looking fly, they looking all good.
I've been through that too.
And then the children looking all busted. No, it doesn't work like that. So it's the same way. Like,
you're right. You're right. Oh, but real quick, when you saying an appearance, see, when we're together, yeah, of course. But when I'm by myself, I should be able to dress the way I want.
Yeah, but still decent.
Yeah, decent. I'm not gonna be walking around with holes in my clothes and sneakers and stuff.
Hey, girl, we good. I'm good.
But I ain't looking like I'm going to the Vibes Cartel concert. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I ain't definitely go to that bullshit.
I would want you to dress with your multicolors there.
Wow. See how that go? Multicolors, no doubt.
Because it's a reggae fest, so you know they be having like.
And then want like $1,000 for a back row seat. Man, you crazy? You ain't Beyonce. All right, feminine energy. A wife who possesses the divine natural traits of womanhood that he naturally does not.
Does not.
Yeah, because some women they
like makeup type.
No, not makeup. Just
like
have that feminine appearance. Most men they want that energy. They want that girly type when they're around them. They don't want you to be
looking all dykish.
Not dykish, but I mean, even when dykes get with dudes, they have that feminine trait when they're behind closed doors. Because we know a couple who she has like a physical trait, a tomboy, but we see her in dresses. She dressed up, she put a little makeup on for her man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but what you talking about?
I'm talking about having that feminine energy, that girly energy where she's holding her man, rubbing her
just
man.
In general,
just in general.
like inside the house as well too.
We want that feminine energy. We don't want that male energy where it's like,
yoke you up, like, come here, yo, come here.
Like we in the streets and I be like, come on, baby. Like, yo, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't giving me that feminine energy. So most men, they want
Glad
that.
you said that.
Most men, they want that, So if I said anything wrong, ladies, let me know. Hey, Big Sexy, what's going on?
Right. Do you like the last one?
What? How you doing that?
I'm just saying, because
yeah, I do.
Because you got your podcast and you speak the truth.
Girl, now you want to talk about that bullshit.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I hold your hands. One time I was holding her hand. She was like, now you want to hold my hands when we moved to Jersey? I'm like, really? This was like 8 years ago. I'm like,
because he was known like, in New York City, Crown Heights, so he ain't want me to.
That's bullshit.
He ain't want his people to see who I was, so he waited till we moved to Jersey and like, hey, come here, let me hold your hands. Like, what?
Hey, Miss Sanchez. You still want me to go? You got it.
Okay. So that was the good part. Let's talk about sacrifices in a relationship. In a relationship, in the marriage, okay? What does sacrifices in a relationship or marriage mean to you?
Sacrifice, something that you don't want to do, but you have to do.
Something you don't want to do,
but you have to do.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because
it could be good, it could be bad, depending on the situation. You know what I'm saying? You may, for example, you're in a relationship and the female or the guy may feel like when you're having a conversation with them, when you're on the house, they don't want you to use profanity. But a person been using that all their life. It's like saying, yo, stop saying nigga. They're saying they all they like.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So they can see that it's bothering their partner, but see, you got to change. So now you got to sacrifice. It's not a person changing you. You changing just to better your relationship.
Okay, so I have sacrifices in a relationship refers to the willingness to make changes, compromises, or sacrifices to benefit the partner in the relationship itself.
Okay.
So how can sacrifices strengthen a relationship?
Because you're making the other person happy by sacrificing. You know what I'm saying? And when we talk about this is all around the lifestyle. Because when you go on these parties, you have to sacrifice sometimes. Because it may be somebody that your wife don't want you to play with, and vice versa. You gotta sacrifice. There's certain things you can't do. You can't eat no coochie. You can't walk around nude. It's about sacrifice.
So we're not in Jersey no more.
Yeah, we was in Newark. Yeah, we was on Newark. We ain't there no more.
Yeah, so we out of there. We out of there.
Yeah, we got out of there. Goddamn liquor store closed at 7 o'clock. It was time for me to go after that. It was time for me to go. You know what I'm saying?
So sacrifices can strengthen the bond by demonstrating care and commitment.
Hold on. Now, Antoinette, we ain't we using this to be on the same page. We on this and we on YouTube right now. What you was gonna say?
I said sacrifices can strengthen the bond by demonstrating care and commitment. Both partners should be willing to make sacrifices, creating a balance, dynamic where both feel valued and supported. What are the negative viewpoints of sacrificing in a relationship?
Someone trying to change you. Some people are trying. People look at that as somebody trying to change you or somebody trying to control you. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel like you've been doing what you've been doing most of your life, especially if it's enjoyment. Like, for example, some people want you to stop smoking weed. I'm gonna let you know in this day and time, that's a hell of a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to do that. You know what I mean? And it can destroy the relationship, especially if you're moving in where the female has children. Some females don't want you to smoke in the house, not even weed. They want you to smoke outside. And then you come in, you smell like it, especially smelling like cigarettes.
Hi, Metro Kim. Hey.
Metro Kim. Hey, how are you? How are you?
I have, when I asked the question, what are the negative viewpoints of sacrifices? Emotional drain. Making sacrifices can lead to emotional exhaustion, especially if the partner does not reciprocate or if the sacrifice is only on one side.
I agree.
So that would be like the negative viewpoint. Yeah, like the sacrifices request for control instead of compromise. That could be negative.
So what? Yeah. So okay, hold on. Let's see. When your name ain't on a lease, but you pay all the bills, are you getting into an argument and they kick you out? What? Wait. Wait. Hold on.
My daughter friend was like that.
When your name ain't on the lease, but you pay all the yeah.
I mean, my best friend's daughter was like that.
Yeah.
That's like
That's that. Yo, when a person does that to you, me personally, if a person kicks me out because my name is not on the lease and we're in a relationship, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back until I got another spot. And I could just come over and we could do what we do, because if you did it the first time, you're going to do it again when you get mad. And you're going to always know.
Keep on happening.
Yeah, and you always going to know that you can control me, because you know if you kick me out, I got nowhere to go. Well, that's what some people think. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you ain't got nowhere to go, so I'm going to kick you out. This keeps you in line. So now when you get back in the house or the apartment, you walking on tippy toes. Nah, hell no. Hell no. Just don't come back. Yeah, like the sacrifices. For a chore instead of a compromise. Okay. Now, this one I want to ask you. How could you tell the difference between sacrifice and control?
I would say for the controlling part, it's like they are always telling you to do this, do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right, instead, because with the sacrifice, I don't think they should even have to mention anything. It should just be already like something that that a partner should just catch up on. Like, hear me, let's say, thank you. So let's say, for one example, for like a sacrifice, let's say, right, well, I'm just giving an example. So let's say if I had to quit my job because you found a job in, no, right, and let's say you say, oh, I found a good job in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
it's paying
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
you be like, yeah, I want you and the kids to pack up. Let's go. That's being controlled, like being in control. Compared to me being like, oh wow, okay, well let me just get like another weekend and let me quit my job and we can move to Florida and I can find me another job. Like, you get it?
Right. Yeah, I get it.
Right.
I get it, but
When it's
I
for
still,
their
it's still
own
a thin.
personal gain, actually.
It's still a thin line between sacrifice and control, because a person may want you to change something because they see you a way they want to see you. So they'll make it an issue and say it bothers them and want you to stop doing that, which is a sacrifice, but it's a manipulation part where they want to control you through the sacrifice. That's why I say, how could you tell the difference? Sometimes I don't think you could tell unless they keep pushing the issue. Then you could tell, like, all right, now you're trying to control me or control every aspect of my life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked that question, because it's a very good question, because it's nothing wrong with sacrificing, but some people like to manipulate the situation to make you sacrifice. Pimps do it all the goddamn time. When it's for their own personal gain, and yeah, you're right, own personal gain.
Yeah, I mean, like, sacrifice will also be like, okay, if you're in a relationship or married, and let's say that you already had plans together as a partner to do X, Y, and Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
So something else wound up coming up with your boys or your girls or whatever the case may be, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would sacrifice and be like, nah, I can't do that because I already got plans, right? Now the control part would be like, yo, I'm gonna have to cancel me and your plans because me and my boys or me and my girls got something going on. That's already a control, because you already just pushed me away to the side to control the situation.
Well, the initial one, I disagree.
I
disagree with the first one, because that wasn't a sacrifice. He already had something planned. He just told his people, yo, I can't go.
No. The sacrifice would be like, if it's like me and you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and you got something planned, right?
Right.
Okay. Then that same day we got something planned, one of your boys hit you up to be like, yo, Slug, yo, I need you ASAP, like real bad and stuff. So now you telling me, like, yo, I gotta cancel what we got going on because.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so that's
being
more in control instead of trying to make this sacrifice and be like, yo, bro, can we do it another day? Because, yo, I got something real important to do, which is me and you.
That's what he said. I need you. It's real important. You don't know what it is.
Right. So who comes first? Your bro or your partner?
If it's a life and death situation and you ain't dying.
Well, but how you know? I mean,
I'm saying we're painting the picture.
Yeah, right. Well, right. What I'm trying to say is, how would you know? He just said that. He didn't say nothing else. He just said, yo, I need you real bad.
Yeah, because the typical thing Black people do is, what happened?
I don't know. I just feel
that's what
like,
I'm saying. Typical Black people, before they even get into it, what happened? What's going on?
I just feel like that's selfish. Like,
how is that selfish? If my man called me, he's in a life and death situation, and we just dressed up to go out, I shouldn't attend his needs to make sure he's safe if he's in a life and death situation.
Yeah, but we don't know because he just said, "Yo, I just need you."
But that's why I say if I'm asking, I'm painting a picture.
Yeah.
Okay. So I should just let him get killed.
Nah, go stick with the bro.
See, that's not being fair. Come on, right?
I just said go stick with the bro.
Nah, because the way you said
because
it.
Because at the end of the day, you don't. I mean, right? Even though you say you painting a picture, but let's say you go there and it just like, yo, right? I just needed you to help me with my bike or something.
That's
right.
Why
and now you going. What? Go ahead.
That's why I asked over the phone what happened.
Right. Yeah, but he ain't going to tell you. He just going to be like, nah.
All right, we're going to go with your scenario. I'm going to just say no. Since I don't know what's going on, and he calls me and say, I need you over here to come with me and chill right now. I'm not going to ask him. I'm going to say, no, I got something to do. Because in my head, he's safe.
Right. And yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say, that even if you ask him, right, and he'd be like, nah, bro, I tell you when you get here. Okay,
that's what I said. I'm gonna go on your situation. That's all.
Hey, Tom.
Because I painted my picture, that shit didn't work. So we gonna go with us. And
hey,
look,
Tom.
it worked.
Hey, Shay. What did you and your wife sacrifice to be in a lifestyle?
What did I sacrifice to be in a lifestyle? What did I sacrifice to be in the lifestyle? What people will think of me. That's why I say. What people think of me, because people will frown upon you once you're in this lifestyle. You tell them what you in, they automatically make a judgment of you. I don't give a fuck. Because you're not paying my bills, you're not putting money in you're not doing nothing for me. So I could care less. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much.
Yeah, for me, Wally, I would say, I was always open about the lifestyle with me, so I wouldn't say I really sacrificed that, but I sacrificed other things in our marriage of being together. So yeah, I'll say
that. Okay.
Wait, was that me or that was you?
That was you.
Oh, okay, hold on, because that might be a part two. Hold on, y'all. How y'all doing out there?
It's right in front of you.
Oh, that's not it.
Oh.
That's not it. Okay. So we said the negative. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm finished with the sacrifice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see this a lot when I go out. Some females are, they my homies or my homegirls, like give them a little hug, and sometimes they like to step away because they think my people's is their boyfriend. What is a side piece? I mean,
hold on, say that one more time. Sorry, say that one more time.
I said I brought this up because when I go hang out sometimes, and I got female friends and shit. When I hug them, and my man's is around, sometimes they like take a step back because they don't want to see like it's an emotional hug, like an intimate hug, and I already know why. You know what I'm saying? And they give it a perception like they're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to explain what is a side piece, because obviously a lot of people don't know what the fuck that is. Excuse my language. I know I'm cursing though.
Yeah. He don't like to curse, but I do. Yeah. That's a good question. What do side pieces mean to you?
Yeah, what is a side piece?
What is a side piece?
Because I know a lot of side pieces I see every week, and they actually thinking they the motherfucking girlfriend. And I be like, what? I be like, man, it's real hilarious. It really is.
What do y'all think a side piece is? Because we always be giving y'all answers.
Tone, what's up, bro?
We always be giving y'all answers. We want to hear from y'all.
Well, they can still go. Well, I'm still going.
All right, go ahead.
What is a side piece? When he or she texts you and call you whenever they feel like it. See, when you're in a relationship, you can't do that. You got to answer texts, especially texts, because everybody in this country is constantly on the phone. We walk, we'll be on our phone. We in the kitchen playing the music on our phone. We constantly had the phone in our possession. So don't stop acting like you ain't see the text. The reason why he ain't hit you up, or the reason why she ain't hit you up, because you're a side piece. You're not available to them right now. That's what a side piece is. They call you and they text you when you're available. Don't be texting all through the night. Oh, why you ain't text me back? Yo, why she playing game? Because you're a side piece.
Yeah.
Stop texting back with an attitude. Especially if they already told you they ain't trying to be in a relationship. And especially 9 out of 10, if you're dealing with the person you already know they were dealing with 2 or 3 other people. So what Marquise Curtis Jackson said, you thought you were special.
Yeah, and then they be wanting to make it known in public and shit. So let's say if the dude or the guy is out with their wife or husband, like, whoever they partner, and then the side piece is out
right
in the same location. Let's just say, like, everybody just have mutual friends. And then all of a sudden they'll get jealous because you hanging around your partner all night and be like, oh, you see me over here, why you ain't say nothing to me?
I think in that situation, sometimes I think it's out of respect, especially if your partner don't like the female or male.
But some side pieces, they will feel like, oh, okay, even when you with your partner, you still gotta speak to me.
Nah, that's not no.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I know what you're saying, but nowadays, these side pieces, they want to be known. Like, yo, I'm fucking you, okay?
Yeah, side pieces.
Right, and then they want to blow shit up when you don't answer your phone, or whatever.
Side pieces not supposed to be. Yeah, when y'all meet up somewhere and there's people that know y'all not even supposed to be having a conversation. You probably could text, roll that, yo, what's up, hugs and dancing, and I'm at the bar, we chilling. No, because eyes is on me. Somebody gonna call you. So I don't want to talk to you. Side piece is meaning we doing stuff on a down low. Meaning after the party, we'll link up, I'll pick you up around the corner and pick you up in the car and we gone. I'm not picking you up outside the club where everybody can see you.
See, right?
We're not social media friends. Well, 9 out of 10, you might be social media friends because that's how y'all got interested in each other in the first place.
Yeah. See, and also it should be also boundaries as well. Because let's say
we go with the boundaries, see?
And because let's say if the side piece is already used to you, used to you being at home with your wife, or your husband, and at 3 o'clock or something when your wife is sleeping, you texting him or her, like, you know what I'm saying? So they just still feel it's obligated to still text you anytime because you was already doing that when your partner was inside the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's like boundaries, because they will feel like, oh, okay, well, yeah, you in there with your wife, so why I can't still text you? You've been doing it.
You're right. You know, and sometimes in some areas, I must just say on that note, it's mostly the guy's fault on that side with the side piece, because guys like to tell females whatever they want to hear. And females get delusional and they think they're the next runner up while they're a side piece and they start doing wifey things. You know what I'm saying? It's Valentine's Day. Where we going? What? No, we just smashing. You're not my girlfriends. That's girlfriend things. When you start going out on dates and all of that, you start building an emotional attachment. No, next thing you know, he or she talking about, yo, get rid of that nigga.
And you be surprised too, because I see that's why I said some people gotta set boundaries, because the side piece will feel like, oh, okay, to ask that question, like, okay, so where we going? Like, you know what I'm saying? So she gonna be already used to
Pebbles,
you taking, she gonna be already used to. I mean, the side piece is gonna be already used to you taking your wife out during the daytime, like, the day and the afternoon. But when it comes to the nighttime, she already knows she got you because this is what you've been doing. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it shouldn't even be like that. It should just be like, wait, what?
Yeah, because
Taking you where?
yeah,
What?
that's how.
Don't even call me on that day.
And that's how you get caught cheating. Because now you're building an attachment with your side piece. You're starting to do relationship stuff. Now the side piece get caught up, depending on what he or she is saying. Now they start texting you on the low when you home. Yo, I remember years ago, right? You know, I had another side piece there. I didn't know you yet, so you cool, we cool. I had one of my side pieces there, and I was texting another side piece. And she was like, yo, what you doing? I was like, yo, I'm over here chilling with this little shorty because we was always open with our shit. And she was like, you bugging. She said, shut it down and focus on what you got at home. I was like, oh, okay. But now I see why guys get caught. Because they start texting, and females will start texting while you home. And then you start smiling, not knowing you smiling, and your significant others looking at you like, what the fuck? Now they're going through your phone. Now you got caught. See? Don't text me at home.
Yeah, and I think guys get caught more because right, just like you were saying, like, you know, like the boundaries is not set. So now the female think that she's in your wife or your girlfriend position.
Right.
Where she can be able to text, she can call you because you've been answering or whatever.
Exactly.
Like, let's say if you with your wife and you got a side piece and you answer the phone, whatever, right? But you may be acting like that's your bro, whatever, when you answer the phone, but your side piece know, like, oh, okay, yeah, he with his wife, but I'm gonna play along with it and stuff like that. So she feels like I could call you any time of the day because if he's with his wife, I know he's gonna put that persona on, like if I'm one of his bros or whatever the case may be.
Me personally, I think he shouldn't even answer the phone when she calls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like what I'm saying.
Like you at home with your wife, like why are you even answering the call? Why are you even answering the text? You know what I'm saying? Just be like, first of all, like I said, I think also most guys get themselves caught because I'm gonna say why. Because we tell the females whatever they want to hear, and they start doing things to break up the relationship. And they'll go to Texas, then they start leaving the Texas there. And you know, the person you with or live with, they know your schedule. They know how you move. So if you start moving different, and you start taking longer walks outside, they start like, hold up. Remember, what's that movie? Why Did I Get Married? She knew his mileage. Come on now. When you start having that and the mileage is off, then she start doing other things. Now she starts searching through your belongings. Now you get caught cheating. Now y'all say we sloppy. No, I don't think most of us is sloppy. I think a lot of females just make it messy.
Yeah, but it's still.
No, you still.
Yeah, but it's still. Is it possible to get your partner?
He said, "Don't cheat, don't cheat."
Question: Is it possible to get your partner and other partner to compromise?
If they at odds.
If they at odds.
Yeah. Truth. It depends on. What's the problem? You know what I'm saying? It could be to the point where they just don't like each other. And if it's like that, I'm sorry, that ain't gonna ever happen. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something that could be talked about, yeah, it can happen. It can definitely happen.
Yeah, Wally said, don't cheat. Yeah, that's true.
Now I'm also bringing this with the side piece thing because in this lifestyle, dudes and females have side pieces. And I think, and it made me realize this when I was writing this out, because when you come to the party, if they're always flirting with you, always want to put their arm around you, sit down on you, and you just chilling next, you know, they having sex with you at every party, it sounds like they trying to make you a side piece on the low without you even know. So sometimes at the parties, you got to watch this. That's what I say.
Yeah, because then they main partner, they looking at it, but they like, nah, right, this not it,
Right.
not it, because I know they wouldn't
Right.
do that, and he already got a whole wife and
Right.
stuff like that. But then it would make it seem like it because his chick is always saying something about like the other dude or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Because I know about a situation where a dude, they was at a party, and the dude who was married, actually the dude that wasn't married, he told the married man, he said, "Yeah, I know you and my girl is secret lovers, like it's your undercover fantasy." And the dude had to check it immediately because, yo, you putting them on the spot, making it seem like that's the side piece. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this happens at a party. At parties, people be having their undercover side pieces.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then what makes it worse is when everybody actually see it, but the person
who's being flirted with don't see it.
They just like, oh no, that's my homegirl, that's my homeboy. But in all reality, their main partner is seeing it.
Yeah.
And everybody else is seeing it.
Especially if you ain't been with your main partner that long. And he see it already? Yeah. It's a problem.
So Isaiah said, what if money is involved? So that has to go back to his question.
Okay, what if money is involved? Well,
that's a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it could be ironed out if money's involved. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Yeah, because that goes to his question when he said, is it possible to get your partner and another partner to compromise if they are at odds? Yeah. What if money is involved?
If money is involved? Well, if somebody stole something from somebody, it could be ironed out by replacing it, but I think the trust would probably be gone or have to be worked on. That's the only thing I could think about when this money is involved. But me personally, you steal my money, it ain't gonna be no three-way. I just can't deal with a person like that. Because if you stole from me the first time, you won't steal from me again. And I'm be thinking about how many times you got away with it the first time. I just caught it. Mm-hmm. So how many times you stole from me before and I didn't see it? So this goes through my head.
See, and also what you was just talking about with the side pieces, that's the non-consensual open relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I see it be all over us.
Undercover side piece is crazy. We too grown.
Communication
is the key. Yeah, you're right. But you know what? You're right. We grown, but the crazy thing is, it's grown people that's really doing this and knows better. I can understand the children. You know, I was 16, 15. I didn't really know about no love and no girlfriend. I only went by what I felt in my heart and thought I was in love. You know what I'm saying? So I was dabbling with different females. But when you becoming a grown man, an adult, you have a household, and you start having a whole bunch of side pieces or whatever, it becomes complicated. Because as an adult, all side pieces want that potential sometimes.
Yeah, and then you have to worry about the lies that you done told this one and the next one, and it just be like, wait, hold on, I told you that. Nah, I ain't told you that. So now you like, oh shit, and now you texting your side chick, but you really meant to send that to your main chick, and now you can't tell your side chick like, oh, that wasn't for you, because now she's all in her feelings like, oh, for real.
That happened to me.
I love you.
That happened to me. I was trying to send her a text and send it to my baby.
Hey, Ma.
What's going on, Ma?
So, wait, hold on. You finished with that?
No, I'm not finished. So, again, what is a side piece? Okay, second, he or she don't do anything for you. You ain't getting no Christmas gifts, Valentine's Day gifts. You probably will get a birthday gift because it's your birthday. But you ain't getting taken out. You ain't getting no money. You ain't getting shit. That means that person is not your man or woman. It's a side piece because they're not entitled to do any of that for you.
Yeah, you're only convenient when they actually need you.
And another thing,
right? Basically.
Yeah, pretty much when they need you, that's when they hit you up. Yo, I need a ride. Can you drop me off? That type of stuff. That's the only time they need. Yo, you got some money? I'm short. I need something. You be like, damn. So anytime I only hear from him. Or her.
Yo, can I get some pussy? Because my girl on her period.
Definitely. If you got a man or a woman and they hitting you up late at night, 9 out of 10, her man is probably mad at her. So she's trying to come over to you, or the girlfriend is on the period. He need to get his thing out the dirt. He gonna call you, and you gonna answer because he been annoying your texts, or vice versa.
Right. So you like, oh, okay.
So now you like, oh, they hit me up,
and on me.
You're like, yeah, I'm coming over with the bottle. When you hear coming over late at night with the bottle,
hey, Messiah,
it's just to get right and keep it moving. Messiah, what's going on, brother? Been there. He said, been there. Okay. 3, they barely want to link up with you and see you. Now that's definitely a side piece. They really don't want to see you like that. Only time they get to see you off time is when they come over to the crib and start smashing. I know people like that they don't go nowhere. They only come over to have sex and that's it. That's a side piece. Right. And that's how you met the person.
Said, it's always better to be the main dish, not the side dish.
Exactly, because when you have the main dish and then you go to a restaurant, they say, you want sides, and you got the mashed potatoes here and there. When you first pick up that fork, the first thing you dig into is the main course.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
When you, for example, when you have the main dish, you're already full and satisfied.
Exactly.
When you got the side piece, the side dish, you're gonna want more for the appetizer. You're gonna be more.
Or you may just take a few bites of the sides. You throw it in a doggy bag to take home. That's how the side pieces is. You for later. You're not for now. You're not for the future. I'm just saying it because I don't want people to be getting caught up in their relationships thinking that they the main dish. You know what I'm saying? 4, don't want to acknowledge you. Don't want to acknowledge the relationship in public. Because, you got some people that, let's say the person broke up with their boyfriend or girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And now the side piece think they going to be there. Now you at the party. Now they like, yo, wait, me, I ain't this out. Because when you break up, now you feel like you free. Right. Like, yo, I'm doing what I got to do now. Mm-hmm. Now here come the side piece, ready to put balls and chain on you already. No. It don't go down like that. Your side piece.
And another thing is, you're never supposed to tell your side piece what's going on between your main piece because
that was my other one.
Oh
no, it was with the flip side of it was, can the side piece be good or bad in a relationship? Because it's the flip side to side pieces.
Yeah, it can be actually bad because
it could be bad and it could be beautiful.
But I would say it would be bad to an extent because now, okay, I'm with you and your main piece, y'all going through something.
Right.
So you telling him or her what's going on.
He said, what if both women are friends? Oh, Lord.
That's a dangerous
That's a dangerous thing, man. That's
It shouldn't be never friends because at the end of the day, always remember what you do to somebody is going to come back to you 10 times better. 10 times worse. And you don't want that because how would you feel if she fucking you and one of your friends?
Oh, hold up. What? You don't know. Do they know about each other? Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
But he said
we're talking about side pieces. Yo, you need to stop, bro. Because if they find out, you're going to end their whole relationship. And you ain't marrying the side piece.
Those on Facebook, subscribe to our channel, please. On YouTube, when you have a chance, is Lethal Seduction 13. Because we on both. As y'all see, we keep going like that.
Now, I say it could be good or bad in relationship because in our situation, when we met, she was my side piece, right? But here was the thing that we talked about going out and communicating. We didn't go out too much, but what we did is we communicated every day and we saw each other every day. So that you see, the good thing came out of it, right? This is what happened. So when you're in this relationship, you start telling your side piece the problems at home. Because that's what you got with the side piece anyway, 9 out of 10, because you're going through a whole lot of drama. You arguing left and right, and you only feel free in that peace when you outdoors with your girls or with your men. Now you got somebody over there talking to you, making you smile, and now you caught up. Here comes the side piece.
But it also has to, for the example that you just said, right? It will also have to do with being friends with the opposite sex, like real good friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And then he or she knows what's actually going on in your relationship. Right. They're not going to use that, but they know how to make you feel better because X, Y, and Z is not making you feel better. Because me and him, as he said, we was real good friends. Okay. Right. And
yeah, we didn't have no plans.
One thing led to another.
Yeah, we ain't had no plans of having sex, looking at each other in a sexual manner. Like we were just friends. To this day, I mean, I know it happened, but it's a figure speech. Like I don't know how this shit happened. You know what I'm saying.
Wally said, "How long should you have a side piece?"
He said, "My godmothers are still friends." What the fuck? You a kinky
he said actually, right? He said actually from that, so they was actually both side pieces and
brothers. Okay.
Wiley said, "How long should you have a side piece?" That's a good question. How long should you have a side piece?
It depends.
Before you know.
It depends because I know several dudes that had side pieces for 9, 13 years.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
The thing is though, is that's why I was saying the good thing and the bad thing about side pieces, because side pieces can be very therapeutic. They already know, listen, you ain't trying to leave your husband or your wife, but they're just there to make you feel good and alleviate the stress or the pain that you're going through. So you can always come there and feel at peace. And they can also point out your wrongs. Because you may hear your husband and your wife always telling you about whatever you're doing that's wrong and you're not seeing it, but now your side piece is telling you. You're like, yo, damn, my wife was saying the same thing, or my husband is saying the same thing. So you know the problem is you. You know what I'm saying? So you being with the side piece ain't gonna make anything better. Because what's gonna happen is 9 out of 10, once you finish with the wife or the husband, you go with the side piece, all the problems goes to the side piece now.
Yeah, and eventually the main piece is going to know that you have a side piece because it would be just that same in particular female or guy that always it's always the subject talking y'all relationship. Like you know, it will always be like, oh, why are you always talking to James? Hold on, I see how James was looking at you at this and and then now at functions or whatever the case may be, you see me and James always taking pictures and stuff. It's going like true. You know, and then eventually somebody gonna blow it up, and then James gonna get upset because now he feel like, listen, okay, that I'm supposed to have my time with him,
right? And
I done pushed him to the side and forgot about him, which I didn't.
Gotcha.
And then it would be like you know, when James is gonna want to blow it up because 9 out of 10, the side pieces always blow it up. So that's how you get caught.
Yo, it's so crazy. I know 2 dudes who were side pieces. And one of the dudes blew it up, and these dudes was at odds over. I was like, damn, dudes is doing this too? I was shocked because I never seen dudes do this. But this dude was mad catty. And he allowed the main dude to find out that he was smashing this girl. I said, yo, that is very catty, man. I couldn't believe dudes out here doing that. Like, come on, man. I mean, especially if you already smashing, like, why would you even say something? But back to what you were saying, yeah, I seen side pieces be in a relationship with each other for like 9, 13 years and don't even have no plans of being with each other.
Yeah.
And they done been through mad other men and females and still remain side pieces.
Yeah, and also and let's say the side piece and the dude, they are at a function where the wife or girlfriend knows the mutual friends, and he want to be stupid and bring the side piece. Like, okay, well, my wife is not coming, so let me bring. And now the mutual friends is telling the wife, like, girl, where you was at? I see your husband with some girl or whatever the case may be. And now she's like, wait, what?
See, it's
like,
real,
you know.
Yeah, it's real funny with me because when I go out to certain functions that people that know me outside of this, because I don't like bringing up my hobby or my lifestyle besides this. But
hey Karen,
when I step in the room, the first thing they be like, "Hey, what's going on, slut? Give me a hug." We're wifey. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah,
it's like they already got me on the watch list.
But is that a good thing or bad? Because they could probably be asking that, so then they won't cross the boundaries if I'm there, right? And then be like, "Oh yeah, wifey at home," and now that same person that asks, they all flirtatious with you and doing other stuff where you be like, "Wait, where the fuck this come from?" Like, you know what I'm saying? So it could be a good question. It can be a bad question. They just trying to watch their surroundings to make sure that this crazy one is not around while they do something stupid.
Yeah, because most females will say hi to me when she not around. When she around, they act like they don't know me. I don't pay no mind because I understand it. It's out of respect. And I respect that they don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? What else? Let me see. What is a side piece? One of the things make you a side piece. You are not on all of the same social media platforms. You probably be on just one, and that's how you met. Because I know people that got side pieces. They are not on the same Instagram with a person or the same Facebook with a person. They got the other side piece on. It's crazy, man. But yeah, so if you ain't on all social media platforms with your main piece you claim to be main with, then 9 out of 10, you just a side piece. And some people say that too. I ain't gonna lie. Some people say I don't want to be on social media platforms with their significant other because it starts arguments like, a female might throw her, her little picture. I won't say a little picture, a picture up with her butt cheeks looking all good, and here go God might say something where the husband or the boyfriend may take it as if they did something together. Now he's under the what the fuck you talking about? Now they internet gangbanging.
See, and that also goes. Well, let me say this first because he was saying about the side pieces shouldn't be on the social media.
Genesis.
And I was about to say because I remember the story that we just told y'all how we met.
Karen.
Come at him, but we love wifey. What's up, Abby? So I was about to say because so I remember we just told y'all like a few minutes ago of how we met, and so we was good friends and stuff, side pieces and stuff. So that explained why you never wanted me on your social media.
Because you was
he used to block me on social. See, look. I always tell him the truth with us will always come out years from now. And look, he just look. See, so I just was like here, like,
I used to
go
block
ahead,
her.
keep saying it.
Yeah, I used to block her because she used to do crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? She'll get on a post and curse a female out, or I would go on a post and next thing you know, I uploaded a picture of us and I'm pouring my heart out. I'm like, wait a minute. When did I even post this? See, no, block. You know what I'm saying? Block. Oh, I stashed my phone. So she can't get to it. Yeah. See?
Yeah, but it was a reason why.
Because she fell in love.
No, that was not the reason why. Okay.
That was pretty much it. Unless you got something. I got
a lot more.
Oh, you got a lot more? God
yeah,
damn.
But not on that topic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna go to love. Okay.
No, real quick. We want to talk about the party real quick? Because I see where it's going.
What?
The party. You want to talk about it real quick, or you want to talk about it afterwards?
Go ahead. I'll let you talk about it. Go ahead.
Why you want to let me post up? We talk about it. We a team.
I know, but I'll let you talk about it first, then I'll go. Go ahead. What happened?
I was just wanted to tell people that the party was good. We had an amazing time. Of course, it wasn't packed. So people had enough room. We don't try to make it congested because a lot of people smoke weed and everything. You had the strippers that came. Man, they was all right. All right, they had their private sessions in the bedroom. It was crazy. I had my private session, my dancer in the bedroom. That was real crazy because she was young. She was like probably, I think, like 29. That's one thing about that I noticed about this lifestyle and the parties that we having is we have a very young crowd that comes out. We don't get me wrong. We have we have, you know, as I said, what? We have a mature crowd, like, you know, the older people, but not so much. It's mostly the younger crowd that come out. So it was crazy. We had who was the lady? She called herself. They said they called her again.
The throat goat.
The throat goat. All she doing was just throat goating. Yo, she was just wild, and she was making me nervous because she kept saying, "Come on, come on," and I was just like, "All right, yeah, I'll be right back." I was just like, "Nah, I'm good."
So in the beginning, most people was thinking that she was a tranny,
but yeah, she wasn't. Yeah,
because you know how some Caucasian females, they are just strong in the face, like, you know, and people, they was asking like, is that a tranny? Is that a tranny? But no, she wasn't. Yeah. But it was a great part.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, she was she just wanted to, you know, slob on a lot of
BBCs.
Yeah, that too. Right? Yeah. I was trying to think of a word I was gonna say.
Okay.
Some big black knobs. That's what she
was going in. I was just like, yo, this lady.
She didn't even wait till like
the
games, the introduction. It was just like, hey, okay,
she came in there. She sat down for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, next thing I know, she had her little drinks, made conversation, and you know.
And next thing I know, she was in the bedroom. Next thing I know, she was throat goating. I said, God damn. I said, already? But the party was definitely a good turnout. We had a lot of fun. But that's pretty much it.
So I was gonna say the topic real quick about love, right? Okay. How do you know when a person is really in love with you and not just saying, I love you?
By the things they're doing, by the things they're maintaining in the relationship. Sure, it could be a lot. It's all about actions, to be honest. Okay. It's all about actions and all about sacrifice.
Yeah. Okay. I have true love is making you feel safe from not just a physical but emotional perspective. True love is always making sure y'all on the same page at the same time, even when y'all are mad at each other. True love is that you can agree to disagree and know I'm still there and will always fight for you. True love is making sure you communicate even when it hurts. True love is always making sacrifices in a relationship, no matter what. So, yeah.
Dude, you was listening to Oprah today? Now, let me start. Oprah don't even know what true love is.
Okay, now this one. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Does sex with your partner or spouse feels different than it does at a party or fucking someone else? If so, how?
Yes, absolutely. It always feels different because she have a different textures and skin layers in between her legs. It's not gonna feel the same. No coochie feels the same. That's like saying every guy, female been with, their penis is the same feel. It's impossible. So of course it's gonna be different. Some gonna be good, some gonna be whack.
Mm-hmm. So my answer, I would say, yeah, it's definitely different because with your partner or your spouse, there's a connection when y'all fucking.
Right.
Even if you're making love or just rough sex, there's a connection, a bond that you have. When you fucking somebody else at a party, it's really no connection. It's just like,
At
okay,
all.
I'm just trying to get a nut. I'm just trying to have fun type shit. Okay, next. Like, you know?
Right.
And then even at the party, some people, right, and some people will be like, well, like, right, sometimes like myself, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm playing with somebody, and then after that, I'll be like, let me see what my husband doing so we can fuck right quick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if he's occupied, then you know, like, okay, when you get home, then y'all know it's gonna be beastie type sex because y'all both was doing y'all at the party, y'all were just going buck wild, like, you know what I'm saying? So you already have a little like fetish in your head that you probably want to explore something in the bedroom type shit.
Right,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Okay. The next one. Describe marriage in one word.
Describe marriage.
Yes, marriage.
In one word.
Hey, shorty. Yeah.
In one word. Responsibility. Responsibility. Yeah, because your responsibilities expands like crazy in a marriage. Because when you're in a marriage, it's not all about you. It's all about you and your spouse. That's why we was talking about teamwork. Mm-hmm. Because to make a relationship work and make a marriage work, you got to be a team player. You know what I'm saying? So
my one word will be work. It's the same thing like responsibility.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Okay, a lot of work. lot of work.
And like I said, when we generalize this in a lifestyle, so when we was talking about love, know the difference between love and fucking when you go on a playroom. In other words, when you go on a playroom, you're not making love. You only make love to the man or the woman that you came there with. Don't get this shit confused. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said one of the number one things when in the lifestyle, rule number one, when you come as a couple, is the person you're with is the number one priority. You do not have sex with the man or the woman that you're having sex with every day at home like you do at a party. You know what I'm saying? That's this specifically for that person. And just like she was saying that after the party, go home and you do what you do together. And it's like sealing the deal. I learned something. It's called comparison, where not comparison, compersion.
Compersion. How you spell that?
COMPURSIO. Yeah. Compersion. In other words, you know, I get more turned on watching my partner get turned on while playing. So now
that been me. Yeah, that been me.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I didn't know they had a name for it. You know what I'm saying? I just learned the name today. I told you it was levels to this shit.
Yeah, that, but like when it's okay, like that word there is just like if it's just outside the lifestyle, right? And what I'm about to say is it's because, and let's go back to your main, your side chick, okay? And let's say you're not even fucking her or nothing like that. You just want to see her playing with her pussy and shit, pretty toes, sexy lingerie and shit. So now when you go back home, right, you're going to have a little bit of that on your mind and you're going to tell your main chick, oh, let me see you dressed in lingerie because that's your desire and that's what that word is. But in the lifestyle, it will call a kudu.
Yeah. But more a kudu is you watching your partner engaging in play. This is talking about after you get aroused watching your partner play, but you don't take the person home with you. It's just you and your partner go home and y'all seal a deal.
Yeah, it's the same thing, right? I would say it's the same thing because when me and you be at parties, right? And I like to watch you, right? And then when we get home, right? I'm taking you home, but I already have a little fantasy fetish that I already done seen you do, and I want to take that inside the bedroom and explore it as well.
Okay.
Or is it not the same still?
To me, it's not. But we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we gonna debate about it, you know.
No, I
Yeah.
just, figure. So, what happens if you are actually fucking your partner the same way? Excuse me. What happens if you fucking your partner the same way you fucking someone at a party? Like giving head, oral, all of that stuff. The same way what you would do in the bedroom, that you would still take that and do it to someone at a party. Because remember, you said what you do with your spouse or your partner, you're not going to do the same thing with somebody at the...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to be making love.
Right, and yeah, but what if you actually get caught up and do it, but not really thinking? Because some people be under the influence and they not really thinking. But their partner would be like, "Yo, you was doing the same thing to me. You was calling her or him the same shit you call me," type shit.
Yeah, well, I believe, in my opinion, if that's happening in front of you, then you need to tap your man or your girl and be like, "Yo, you need to tone it down. You're doing something different right then and there." Don't get beast mode with it, because you'll shift the energy. But just be talking like, "Yo, what you doing?" You can lay next to her like, "Yo, watch your mouth." You know what I'm saying?
So Wiley wants you to spell the word again.
Oh, COMPERSION. Yeah.
Oh no, Wiley didn't say that. That was Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Wiley said this shit grown folks business.
Yeah, it's grown folks business.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
That's
and people think it's just easy. Like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go to the swing party so we can do this.
But you could get lost. You could get lost in the sauce, man.
Okay, and you got something else, or you want me
I got something else.
Okay, let me just say this because it's
all right.
Okay. Okay. What advice would you give someone that is aiming to get married that you wish someone told you before proposing and saying "I do"?
I would say,
I was saying this one.
I would say before proposing.
Yeah, this one.
Before you propose, make sure you got all your shit together. I'm talking about finances, everything. Now, you may not listen. You may be, we can do it, because we didn't wait. You know what I'm saying? We did what we wanted to do. But I always felt that you should make sure you have it all together first. It'll be more easier in a relationship. Because when you don't have your shit all together, I'm talking about finances, your head strong and all that. Once you move in, it becomes a chess game. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean it as on a disrespect, like you're trying to manipulate anyone, but you're starting to know each other movements different. So you're trying to move correctly. You know what I'm saying? And you really ain't gonna know your partner like that until you really move in.
Yeah.
Because when you just meet them, I'm hiding who I really am, and so are you. Now, after a while we dating, of course you may see some of it come out, but you ain't gonna see it all until you move in. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me slap you loud on TV.
Yeah, it be all good until you move in and say "I do." Once you say "I do,"
yo, it's going down. It's going down.
Everybody be thinking it's so sweet, like, "Oh, okay, come on, okay, y'all get married."
I be telling them, they be like they be saying, they be like, "Yo, slug, yo, you and boys, yo, y'all relationship tight, all see y'all together, y'all be doing it." I be like, "Look, there be some gangster shit going on in that bedroom. What you talking about?" I'm like, don't let the podcast fool you. Yeah, we know, we learn from our mistakes, we learn from the arguments and everything, but we tell y'all straight up, yo, this shit ain't no easy walk in the park. Some people say, "Oh, it is. You can have to communicate." Yeah, you say that after being together after 35 years. You know what I'm saying? We talking about
after after 35 years, you feel like, yo, go somewhere.
You know
but like in the beginning, because most people, black and brown, do not even make it to their 5th year of being married. That's bad. But yeah, they don't. I'm back. Had to get some work done. Okay. But yeah. my advice will be make sure that you are emotional prepared for this.
Yeah, don't bring your baggage from your old relationships to the new relationship.
Never compare your partner to someone else or your previous ones. You know, it can be a lot of triggers because you never know what anyone is.
Thank you,
going
country.
through.
Yeah, you never know what your partner is going through.
Yeah.
You know, they got a past. They probably been molested. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you choking them in the room. That may start an argument because they didn't share that they was raped. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you gotta make sure you do together before you jump that broom. Because man, there's no privacy once you get married. There's no privacy.
Dad, I was about to.
You can't even tell your wife, yo, why you looking through my phone? She has a right.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she has a right to an extent, but it also might have to do with a past trigger or trauma that made her or him feel like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I was talking to one of my friends and it came up as, can two damaged people love each other?
Right? Yeah, they can.
Right? How you feel about that?
Yeah, they can love each other, but their relationship is going to be going up and down like crazy. Because if they got a past where they are damaged, they're gonna be
on both sides.
They're gonna be triggering each other like crazy.
Yeah, not knowing that it triggers them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because me and my husband, we've been through a whole lot. Like, you know, his history, my history, and sometimes we don't know. No. Right. And sometimes we do know, but at the spare of the moment, we don't catch ourselves where it triggers that person. Yeah, say that. Yeah,
that's true.
So you would never know, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why communication is always good. Communication, because if something is triggering you and stuff, you can't just shut down, right? But you would have to try to communicate with your spouse to let them know what's triggering you. Yeah. But also, now if you are telling your spouse like what's triggering you or like what's going on, and it comes to the point, conversation, like, and
thank you.
Right. And it would be like, oh, okay. So now I'm telling you, expressing you of how I feel. And now here you go, you getting upset, you getting all rowdy because I'm explaining to you how I feel. That's not good. So they call that and they call that Dad, what is it called?
Pure sweetness.
Right. They call that emotional abuse.
Emotional abuse. Okay. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
So, like, you know,
country said, got to know the history and how to be mindful of the history in certain situations. And like I said, when we talk about things like this, we always generalize it to the lifestyle. I know I keep saying that. I always have to keep saying that. And those triggers.
Yeah, but it's good that you say, because some people keep thinking that every time we talk, it's only about the lifestyle. But it's not. It's about everything.
It's about every time we come up here and we talk about, if it ain't involving sex, everything that we talk about can be incorporated into the lifestyle. Like we just said, the triggers. Now, if you were, like I said, before you get your shit together, before you get married, get your shit together. Because once you get into the marriage, now it's a whole bunch of shit. Now you're going through a whole bunch of garbage in your marriage because there's no trust, this is that. Then you want to get into the lifestyle. Now imagine getting into the lifestyle where there's no trust like that. Now you're looking for your man. He's somewhere. He's smashing this female. He's smashing that female. Now it may trigger you because you may feel like, yo, you didn't tell me you was going over there to do that. Which sometimes he should, and sometimes some men and women don't. We in the party. You already know what we here for, what we thinking about doing, because we had a conversation.
Right.
But if you just break out and you just start wilding out, or just break out and letting them know, that trigger could come up. oh, I know that's why he wanted to come. Because he wanted to fuck all these bitches. You see what I'm saying? Now it's triggered. Now y'all going at it. And you like, wait a minute. We had a conversation to come here. You don't understand it. It's just a trigger.
Yeah, so it can be just anything. But let me say this right quick for those that's just tuning in on Facebook. So the question that was asked was, what advice would you give someone that is aiming to get married that you wish someone told you before proposing and saying I do? So that's what we just going through there. But also, yeah. So even the little slightest thing with lying about, I was on the phone talking to my mom, knowing damn well you wasn't on the phone talking to your mom type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know what that trigger your partner of doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe somebody in your past or your childhood, they just kept on lying to you. And here go your spouse sitting here doing the same thing, lying to you. And it reminds you of that past, like, you know, that could damage your.
I know several couples like that right now in the lifestyle that they just be lying to each other, and then they want to have a conversation about it. And I'm like, yo, you came in a lifestyle like this. You know what I'm saying? You came in a lifestyle like this, and now you want to change it up. Like, listen, you're supposed to get your shit together before you even got into the lifestyle.
Exactly.
If you're a serial cheater and a serial liar, this lifestyle, yo, gonna have a problem if you're a couple. If you're single, hey, you the man, you the lady. And I ain't gonna lie, to some extent, I'm starting to see like the vanilla life sometimes the singles have a better life and a lifestyle.
Yeah, of course. Because they don't have to answer to nothing.
Nobody.
Because if I'm single and it's you and your wife, right? And I'm trusting whatever you said, like, oh yeah, my wife said, yeah, we go hook up or whatever. I'm not gonna go to ask your wife. I'm gonna just trust what you said. And then if me and you link up and your wife find out, that's not none of my business, because I don't owe both of y'all no loyalty. Y'all gotta figure that shit out yourself. I've seen that happen too. Like, that's how I feel. If I'm single in it, I don't have to owe y'all nothing.
Exactly. That's another thing. If what's the vanilla? Vanilla is a person that's not in the lifestyle. They are in a monogamous relationship. It's not an open relationship. That's a vanilla. And nobody really likes vanilla ice cream. They always like something sprinkled on it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we call it vanilla. You know what I mean? And like I said, single people, they have the time and they like it. They don't have to check in with nobody. And I just want to say this when you touched up on something. If you're a couple and your man cheated on you, or woman cheated, and you're going at the person they slept with, that's the wrong move. Because they didn't rape your partner. You got to deal with your partner on that. It takes two. If you're in a group, don't be hitting the chick up or the guy, yo, you fucked my girl. No, you deal with your girl about that, because she was the one that creeped on you and opened her legs. She wasn't raped.
Right.
So don't be hitting people up or the hoes, yo, and all this bullshit, because you're just messing up the whole energy. Because
or making a whole scene.
Because you can't control the person you're with. You know what I'm saying? Told you gotta have your shit together before you get in this lifestyle. And if you were single and you meet another single in a lifestyle and you become a couple, oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, that's gonna even be harder, because people are comfortable. They're comfortable of doing what they've been doing. Now here you come want to change shit up.
Yeah, it's gonna make it a little.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm glad, because you got.
I got one last one. The lifestyle is empowering. I say it's empowering for me, and I think for a lot for others, because I've seen it through others, especially people in our group. I always was thinking that I was the freaky and all that, and I wasn't until I got into the lifestyle. And I wasn't more outspoken sexually until I got in the lifestyle. Now I have conversations about sex all around the board, out in the open. I'm more comfortable with it. I'm more walking around the party with my shirt off and a whip on my shoulder, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, because the lifestyle has made me more empowering, where I can stand in front of everybody in the party in some briefs. Oh. I ain't say that. I did not say that.
Hey, but some people are comfortable like that too, because right, and you even have plus size chicks, like, you know, outside the lifestyle, they like, oh no, I'm just, you know, uncomfortable with myself, like, you know. But when they in a lifestyle, it's just like, hey, they be laying their old head. They'll walk all naked. Like, we got some at our party too. They just be like, fuck yeah, I don't give a fuck. Because my shit gonna come off anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you get more comfortable.
Right. Then when you come to parties like that, even if you're not going to the same party, you go somewhere else, you comfortable. Imagine you find a vanilla dude or vanilla female and you take them in the bedroom. They gonna be like, yo, you wildin', but the lifestyle made you this way.
Yeah, but they'll be more open.
Right.
Like the person that's vanilla.
There for the knowledge, peace.
Right, and they'll be more open, be like, yo, this chick, this dude is, yo, they crazy in the bedroom. But to you be like, yo, that's just regular. That's how just I regular. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. And for a guy, one of the signs of being sexually empowered is when you're in a playroom, 9 out of 10, you're gonna be uncomfortable playing around everybody because you got the men around. But when you start performing and the men is around with the women and you're not bothered by that, you're becoming empowered. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're not shy, you're not uncomfortable.
Yeah,
you like
nobody
this.
Ain't looking at
right,
you.
You like this. Like, I'm not gay and I'm not bi, and neither you, so you shouldn't be looking at me. They should be looking at me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
The only time that you would see another guy look at another guy is when the guy is fucking the chick and they like, yo, that nigga going ham on this shit. Or they want to see the chick going ham on the dude, but it's just like watching porn. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like you feeling out of pocket or anything, basically.
And they take care of their own sexuality. They own it. You know what I'm saying? Some people used to be uncomfortable. I'm explaining. Some people, when they used to come out parties in the beginning, the newbies, you could tell they never took control of their own sexuality. And they come to the parties and they be shy. And we got a few of them in our groups now. They come, they watch, and maybe like 6 months or to a year, if that, they become, wow. Because now they're empowered. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's why we have our group chats, because our group chats, it will open them more up before they get to the party. Right. And they would know, because let's say if it's just you, right, and you be like, okay, I'm just going to pay to come to a party, whatever. Okay, some dudes just come and they go with the flow because they know how energetic they are, a people person and stuff. But some people need that little push where they need the group chat that we have, that it lets you open up more, get to know each other. Right. So then when you go to the party, you be like, oh, what up, Slugger? How you doing? Nice to meet you. And then you be like, yo, I'm going to play with him because, yo, in a group, like, you know, his energy and everything was dope. The pictures he showed and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and plus they grow a good bond. Right. Inside our group chat.
Yeah, they do. They do.
So, okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Why? Okay, so we're gonna talk about why people become unhappy in a relationship. Right? And why do you feel? Why do you think they become unhappy in a relationship?
Shit, we could be here all night talking about that.
Well, a few.
How long do you be a newbie? How long do you be a newbie? Hold on, it's Wally. I guess you know, until you pop your cherry. You know what I'm saying? You come a few times and then you'll get over the newbie stage. You know what I'm saying? But most people, they call you a newbie when you first enter the lifestyle and you haven't popped your cherry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and just to feed off of him, because earlier, like he was saying, that we have some people, even the females, right, or couples. So we know both a couple and a single lady. They've been coming to the party, and they come 2, 3, 4 times. Don't play, but they get dressed down, sexy lingerie, shorts, whatever, and they just do the basic with their partner. They just stand around,
and they watch. That's what they do.
Like, they don't.
No, I'm just saying this is what they do.
Yeah, they watch and just interact with people, get to know each other, 4, 5, 6 times coming. But they have a good time because you're moving on your own pace.
Right. And as a matter of fact, we had a couple at the last party. They've been coming like 4 or 5 times, right? They really never play. But last party, I walked in the room. I said, "Oh shit!" Yeah. I said, "Okay, finally."
Yeah, because it enticed them. And sometimes
them.
With the couples, right? And let's say they come and don't do nothing, right? But when it's time for them to go back home, they're already doing outrageous shit because they already done seen it. Like, oh, let's do this. What that girl was doing to him.
Right.
That's true. Like role play. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, but he answered your question. You could be a newbie for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's all up to you and your comfortability.
I tell you, when they turn you out, man. Yeah. You ain't gonna wanna deal with the vanilla life like that.
Yeah, and then if you cool with uncertain people at our parties and stuff, they gonna be like, "Yo, Wally, you coming this week? Yo, because they're having a party, you coming?"
Right?
They gonna be.
Okay.
So, okay. So, hold on. See, look, we made sure we had got a lot to talk about because last time we ended like mad early.
Oh, we did. We was on there for like almost 2 hours.
No, we was on there for 1 hour straight.
That's good.
Yeah, but it's from 8 to 11.
I ain't saying nothing.
Okay, so when you answer the question why people become unhappy in relationships and stuff, I would say because of the compatibility, which is the problem in most relationships. Most people are not compatible. They got together off expectations, or they saw something that they wanted in a person versus what they needed in a person. You agree or not really?
I mean, I agree, and I kind of like disagree. I mean, no, I can agree to an extent where compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
You already knew that from the door. Now, if you're talking about marriage and stuff like that, and of course, you definitely got to be screened, or even a relationship. But just to have sex, no, nobody's really sharing their whole life story just to smash, unless that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, sometimes also people grow apart. I wouldn't even say grow apart. Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, is that actually bad?
That people grow apart?
Yeah, because how would you know, like, when your time is when you actually grew apart from someone? Like, whether you've been with them for a few months or a couple of years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, how would you know?
I don't think people just grow apart. I think some people just find out that certain things they don't like in the other person and they want to fall back. You know what I'm saying? Or they feel like the relationship is not working no more and they're not even trying to make an effort and just let the shit die out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just walking away. If they always knew they was compatible, just one person out of the relationship is not trying to make it work.
Right.
Or maybe both.
And that's a dangerous situation because one of the person in a relationship would think everything is going good. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, we got our little ups and downs, but that's not going to make me want to leave you or nothing. But the other person is like, listen, it's a thin line between love and hate. Like, I'm actually at my breaking point. But how do I actually tell him or tell her, And then this goes to my last topic before we end it, right? It's fear in a relationship, right? So most people, they have fear in a relationship, meaning ending a bad relationship or marriage is hard to do because the word fear of hurting someone or yourself, fear of starting over, fear of loneliness, or fear of what someone else may say or do about the decision of you leaving.
Mm.
It's the very emotions that keep people from living their best lives. The fear, you
You're
know.
right. You're right.
So
Some people, it's just the fear stops people from changing.
yeah,
Fear stop people from looking for a 9 to 5. That's why some dudes, they always in the street. One of my mans, I just found out, went back to jail. This motherfucker like 56 years old. Why are you still going back? Like, I just don't get it. What, at 56? Nah, I can't do that.
yeah. So you know. So if you are in fear of leaving, like the topic I just talked about, how can one actually handle that? Should they actually start talking to their partner to let them know, like,
Yeah, I think that's the first thing you should do is talk to your partner or talk to a close friend. Well, hold up, fear about what? About
of like
anything?
No, like fear of like in the relationship, like the
Oh, yeah,
topic
you-
I was
you
saying,
talk to
like
your partner.
leaving in a
Yeah.
relationship, or you just feel like, okay, I want to leave because it's just not working, but I'm just fear of being alone. I'm just fear of someone saying, "Oh my God, y'all the power couple" and stuff, and you want to keep that image, like, you know what I'm saying? How do you actually handle that situation if, let's say, if you was in that situation?
Well, if I was in that situation, I follow the best man that ever did it, Steve Harvey. Just get remarried.
Right, and I'm about to say,
Yeah.
and what would make that even more better if it
No,
is-
I was just making a joke, but obviously it's
I'm
working.
about to
For,
say,
no, I'm
like-
saying obviously it's working for him because these idiots be buying his book and listening to him. So
yeah, I don't listen to him.
Yeah, I don't
because
listen to that he got to say.
Yeah, I just feel like if you are cheating and doing all of this
I don't listen to that.
facility in your relationship and marriage, like, why do I want to actually get some information from you?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
True.
I don't know. I don't know. That's just me.
But people buy into. I knew he was a rap once I saw him put on a robe and he was Judge Steve Harvey. I said, "Come on, y'all just
What?
doing everything." Yeah, they gave him. It came on and it went off the air real fast.
Oh shit.
Judge Steve Harvey, get the hell out of here.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's why it came on and went off real fast.
I know that other Judge Mathis.
Oh, Judge Mathis, ain't he going through a divorce?
I don't know. I don't keep up with these celebrities and they little marriage stuff. I don't know. I just don't.
Well, I be on social media, so I'm always seeing something.
Yeah.
No.
So you got anything else?
No, I'm good.
Y'all have any questions y'all want to ask, or feedbacks or something we've been talking about that y'all didn't ask that y'all want to ask now? Let's see how. Oh, do it show? Oh yeah, it shows we was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 hours. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We doing a little better.
Yeah, it ain't freezing over here. No more freezing on YouTube, man. That's a wrap. That thing was too much for a headache.
So make sure, guys, every Wednesday, unless we tell y'all we not on here, okay, to tune in.
Yes, tune in to what
But
we
usually my husband, he schedules the stuff. He be hooking up our page.
Yeah, I try to
You
get y'all
know,
ready.
thank
So
you.
get y'all ready on point. Say, like, all right, they're going live this time so y'all can get the notification.
Yes. So
with that being said, y'all have a good night. And God bless
Thanks.
y'all. Hope that y'all wake up in the morning to your family and enjoy life like we're going to enjoy. And hopefully we wake up in the morning.
yes.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
don't choke your partner out, because
Well, unless you want
Because they
missionary.
have attitudes like this one,
Well,
like this.
if you're a missionary or back shots, show.
Later, y'all.
Later, y'all. Peace
Thank
and blessing. Out of here.